Okay, we have enough raw materials here to make either 2 gummy men or 78,000 gummy bears. 3.8 kilograms of water. You shook water onto the scale, it's gonna weigh it.
We decided to make gummy versions of ourselves.
Life-sized gummy versions of ourselves. So we scanned our faces, rented some full body molds from a local special effects shop, and we ordered a metric crap ton of ingredients.
No splash, no splashies.
I'm just trying to smush this stuff because
Yeah, I feel like we should have poured it in slowly and mixed it. We need some room to work. We'll clean that up. Your stirring is weird. Do more aggressive with one hand.
my middle name is aggressive.
Don't enjoy it too much. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was really, really aggressive, bro.
Remember earlier you told me to be more aggressive. Oh, but wait, stop. You're 9, you're 10, you're 11, you're 12.
No, I'm not. I'm 1.2.
Oh. I'm not gonna help you with this part because I don't know how to work it.
You know how to do a stove?
Well, I mean preheat.
No, you don't preheat a stove. You preheat an oven.
Okay.
This is working. I'm goggling up.
All right, kids, gather around to get your applesauce.
Don't grunt in my ear if you can help it.
Oh, it's gonna be perfect.
Yep. And look at that.
There you go.
Oh, that's good. Okay, now we just need to put it in the refrigeration.
Okay.
Hurry up, just put down the platforms.
Oh, I am.
Why didn't we pour these faces in the trailer?
Because we're stupid.
Take one.
I'll take me.
Okay, take you.
I got me.
I'm gonna take me. Oh, you're spilling.
Oh, God.
Hold it down and hover. Oh, gosh. Okay. Now we just need to top these off, I guess.
Oh, we need to clean up on aisle 7.
So all the work that we just did to make our faces, we have to do enough more of that same amount of work to fill up that.
Yeah, that's a lot of faces.
Does that match your face?
It feels like it does.
Yeah.
Let's pour it.
Oh yeah. So that's 1 bucket down.
We've got
How many more to go?
chest to crotch.
We looking at 15 more of these buckets? 10? Once the rep mold was finally full, we very securely stacked the me mold on top of it and filled it with gummy stuff.
She is full. He is full. That's a he. That's you, right? Yeah, that's you, that's me. Sleep well, friends.
We are full. Now we just gotta let them set up. We could just eat them. It's a lot to eat.
I don't think we could eat them by ourselves.
It's
but
a challenge.
we could invite like a lot of people and have like a big dinner with a big table, and then all we're doing is eating ourselves.
Yeah.
We could feed them to animals. Like you put them out in the woods.
Or just ants will eat it.
I can see how that could get boring. And like, what role do we play in that besides just watching it?
Well, think of the physicality of it. It's like, it's us, but like in a rubbery form. What could we do with that? We're like, well, I mean, it kind of is going to look like crash test dummies.
Yeah. Crash test gummies. It writes itself.
That's it. Crash test gummies. So we put our gummy version of ourselves in a car and we crash it. Big crash.
Oh, yeah.
Slow motion camera, explosives.
Well, maybe.
Send it off a cliff.
Explosives sound expensive.
Quarry.
We were actually in a crash together.
And I still have that truck.
But it's in North Carolina.
Go to North Carolina and we'll crash it.
On Halloween night, 1995, instead of trick-or-treating, we decided to egg houses.
Not proud of it, but we didn't have anything better to do that we could come up with. Right. So all of our friends got in my truck because I volunteered to drive.
Thank you.
It was a 1987 Nissan pickup, perfect to hold 8 of our friends in the back truck bed.
Right.
And 3 in the front, me, you, and another friend.
Right. And we decided to egg an upper middle class neighborhood because, it's easier for them to deal with. You got to target somebody.
And you go in one way and then you can exit another way.
Yeah.
I'd pull up to each house, everybody would jump out of the truck, do their business, and jump back in the truck, scoop. Then I would go to the next house. We would repeat the process.
And we were having some great success. We hit lots of houses, and then we were basically almost through this neighborhood. We didn't really know we were almost through the neighborhood, but we hit what would end up being the last house.
And then I knew we had to get out of there. So I peeled out of the neighborhood, not realizing that I had to turn left or right at the stop sign that I did not see until I was blowing straight through it into a field. I thought we were gonna be okay. I didn't see the huge ditch.
A deep ditch.
In between us and the field. We hit this ditch and then everybody goes flying.
And the truck did not end up being okay. It was essentially
undrivable.
The axle was messed up, so we needed help. And the only thing we can think of was to go to the last house that we had just egged, which turned out to be the house of a local pastor. And then the cops showed up, ambulances showed up. You had to leave your truck there for days.
And it was coated in eggs, inside and out. It was a complete mess. Not unlike the trailer when we went back and checked on the molds. Shit, it fell. The whole thing fell.
There's nothing. It leaked. It fell and it leaked out of this arm.
Shit.
Hold on. The bottom one is completely full.
Oh my God, look at this. Our faces are not damaged.
Do you want to see how they came out?
But we only have one body.
Well, let's at least check and see if these worked.
Okay.
Take
Take the top. Me? Okay, yes. Oh, look at that.
Hey, me.
It's a better looking you.
It smells better than it did when it was
It's like we were both about to kiss you.
All right, put it on top.
Okay. Do I need to do anything?
Okay, it's releasing.
Don't drop it.
You take the top. I got the bottom.
Okay. Ooh. Well, that's awesome. Look at that.
That's you, man.
That's me. I don't know why I'm
a little
petting it
greasy.
like that. Look at that.
Hey, don't slap me like that.
Ow! Ow!
Golly, why is it so heavy? It weighs more than a regular person, I'll tell you that much.
If we get some extra hands, then it'll start to open up a little more.
Maybe it'll release if we all pull at the same time.
Oh, no! Yeah. Oh, yes. It's heavy, guys.
It's so heavy.
My hand is inside, Rhett. Look at that.
Yes! I don't know what to do.
Oh, I'm bleeding. That's not the orange for the gummy.
Okay.
Let's dissect him and then put him back together. Nobody will know. It's just, it's literally just coming right off.
All right, take that out.
Oh gosh, he's also bitten into the elbow. Oh gosh. Nope.
Yeah, hook!
Just remember what part's where.
Yep,
Hey,
yep.
see, no one's gonna know. See, look at that. We know that those are the arms. Now we're getting, we've all kind of been avoiding this part. He's completely decapitated.
That's a hand!
Good thing we're not eating this because TJ is bleeding directly on it. Not bad?
Not bad.
You know what it's exactly like?
The things that they shoot.
The ballistics dummies.
Yes.
They must make them out of almost the same stuff.
Now slap it. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get right in his ass. Yeah, I feel your crack.
Y'all in here feeling each other's cracks?
Yep.
You want another?
Get another hand in the crack.
Christian, get your hand in the crack.
Hands in the crack.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, but look!
Oh,
there it is!
look at that.
He's a grower, not a shower.
Let me fill this thigh gap here. Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, that's a man. That's a gummy man. And honestly, if I squint and you jiggle him,
Yeah?
I just think it's a gummy man. I don't see all the cuts.
Let's see what we can get of me. Don't worry, Link, we're gonna get you out of here. One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah. I can tell it's a man. Just a very small, flat man.
I think we just need to start thinking about disposal. We're not going to North Carolina.
Oh, we're still going.
The only thing we had intact was our gummy faces. And our gummy bodies were never really our bodies anyway. So my plan was to cut the faces off some ballistics dummies and replace them with our faces.
More slapping. Like this. Like this. Actually hurts.
Yeah.
Do I look like I know how to punch?
No, you gotta leave a little bit. Jab. No.
He's so heavy.
Here, take him, set him over here.
There we go.
Perfect. Okay, so if you can just line it up.
And look, see the neck?
Oh, this is really nasty.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know you were capable of such things.
Yeah, hold the nose.
That's good.
I don't want him to smell what's happening.
The nose is a great anchor point.
And you shall be John Travolta. And you shall be Nicolas Cage. It's a little nipple here.
You just want to play with a knife.
Here, okay. You can have it.
When you're about to hand somebody a knife, don't start going like this.
If you haven't already noticed, my friend Link here has a general disregard for human life. But we'll get into that more a little later.
They call you Dr. Kebab.
Do not sit on this man's raw face.
I say just let it sit, let it go. And your neck, it's just that mold. It's so perfect.
It's me.
That's my friend. Okay, so I'm in position.
This like clears the tear ducts when you do that. We've done a successful dual transplant today. First of its kind in gummy history. So now all you have to figure out how to do is how to transport these guys.
It connects to itself, so just go ahead and, you want to just go under again?
We've mummied the gummies. Face surgeon duo. I'm probably just a nurse because I'm not willing to do that much education. I want to be the one that gets paid the most and does the least. But I also don't want to have learned a lot.
That was actually a great job description of you right now.
Okay.
Now let's get these guys out of here.
We left the hotel in totally normal fashion and headed out to be reunited with my old truck.
Totally normal?
28 years ago, I got this. 28 years later, I got it again. Let's take it for a spin, man. Oh, there we go. Man, the memories in this thing. All the way through in the second half of high school, all the way through college, dating your mom, getting married. I still drove this thing, and then it died. First year of marriage, and my Uncle Ross took it. I'm gonna teach you how to drive a stick, just like I learned in this thing. Off the clutch. More gas, more gas. More gas. Let off the clutch. More gas, more gas, more gas, more gas, more gas, more gas. There you go. Boom. You got it. Hey. Speed up more. You gotta be going faster. Up. Yep.
I forgot what I'm supposed to do.
Push in the clutch. Put it in first. Okay. See, now she wants to go. Here we go. Woo! Woo! I'm 16 again. Can you believe it, man?
It's so little.
The Brooks and Dunn license plate's gone. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, I'm exactly the same size as I was the last time I got in this 25 years ago, so.
I mean, they literally don't make trucks this small.
And this is exactly how it felt.
Riding with me.
We went like on long distance trips in this thing. I mean,
Yeah.
It was so unsafe.
My handle is broken off. It's like we're 16 and 17 again, right?
Oh. Okay. I thought he
Randy got it running. He said that if it doesn't start, to hit the starter with a rake in the, there's a rake in the back. Yeah.
Okay.
The starter.
Okay. Well,
This is
stick it. Just stick it in each hole.
This is typically not how one starts a car.
No, I use my phone to start my car at this point. Okay, that's 3.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep the key.
Yeah, don't forget the rake.
As dumb as it is to ride around in a truck that requires a rake to start with human gummies in the back, I wanted Link to have some real catharsis in recreating this crash, so we had some stops to make around town.
All right, here we go, man.
I just can't believe how many miles I sat in this seat, considering how uncomfortable I am right now. I mean,
And how unsafe you are. There's no.
yeah, this is very unsafe. We drove all the way to Myrtle Beach to see Merle Haggard play, and that was already a trip. And then when it was over,
We
we
followed
followed
the
him
bus.
to Georgia.
Every girl I ever dated since I was 15, I dated in this truck, including Christy. Like all of our first date, all of our dates were in this truck. Like I had epic makeout sessions in this truck.
You can't even dry hump in this thing. It's too small.
Oh, you'd be surprised what I could do.
It still kind of stinks.
Yeah, it stinks. It kind of smells like the engine
Is inside the
inside
cab.
of the cab.
Like you wouldn't want to be exposed to this for very long.
Right. You wouldn't want to have an extended makeout session in here.
Oh, well,
Like
wow.
I used to have.
While the car's on, definitely not.
Oh no.
Going home will always bring up memories for me, good and bad. Cruising around our town sitting next to one another, Link pondering making out and me pondering making it out alive, I started thinking about how that night could have turned out a lot worse. But I didn't know what you were thinking.
Well, I was thinking about making out, but I was also thinking about getting our gummy selves back to the crash site without crashing so that we could properly recreate the crash.
Okay. And there were a lot of other people in the back of the truck that night, and we had run out of gummy making supplies.
Okay, so we were egging in this neighborhood. It had been raining, so everything was wet. And then after we egged that house, I was parked over there on the side of the road, and then everybody jumped back in the car, and I sped off like a getaway vehicle. I didn't see the stop sign until the truck was probably right where it is right now.
Yeah.
And I was accelerating until I saw the stop sign blast past me, and then I slammed on brakes.
And they locked up immediately.
And the road was wet, so like we just like bam, bam, just landed right here.
I had hit the windshield, shattered it, and then come back to my seat.
And then I heard a giggle.
I was laughing.
You were laughing, and I looked over at you, and you were just sitting there laughing.
It's that laugh when you just feel like you've escaped death. The next thing I immediately thought of was 8 people in the back of this truck that just flew into this thing that caused me to break the windshield. What happened to them?
But they weren't in the back anymore. Watch out, there's a ditch here. Somebody there. Somebody was there.
I thought, based on what happened to me, we were gonna get out and all our friends were gonna be dead.
They weren't thrown out. I think they were just so afraid of being in the truck with me anymore that they all jumped out. There was screaming,
I'm bleeding! I'm bleeding! We looked and she had what looked like, it was dark, of course, blood all over her face. And I was like, oh, Link has almost killed my ex-girlfriend. And then somebody else was like, it's egg!
it was just egg.
It was egg, but somebody was bleeding.
Yeah, it was me. What's up, guys?
That's our friend Don. He was one of the very lucky people in the back of the truck.
Well, lucky depending on how you look at it.
Where were you in the truck?
I was behind Rhett because I was on that side, right? And so,
And then, then your face hit the glass.
took the glass out.
And the scar is
It-
still
it-
there?
It's still there. Like I said, the old age is starting to cover it up a little bit, but yeah, it was an inch by inch and almost 20 stitches.
It was scary, but I didn't understand how bad it could have been. Like, he broke the windshield, you broke your face.
Yeah.
I mean, you both could have.
It could have been a lot worse.
It could have been horrific.
What was your relationship like with that scar over the years?
For a long time, it's the first thing you'd see in the mirror, right? Because it's just so different.
You would bring it up a lot. Like, you would give me a hard time about it.
Oh, sure.
Like, you would always jab me
Yeah,
with
because
it.
it's your fault.
Yeah, right. Well deserved.
Yeah. You were a good sport, but there
Oh,
was
yeah.
some bitterness there.
Well, I wasn't happy about a scar, but then, like you said, I think, if it would have been just a little higher up in my temple, or it could have taken my eye out. So, at the end of the day, it goes away with time. But I wasn't angry at you. I just get that to give you a hard time.
It's not a funny story anymore. So I'm like, it's kind of a scary story.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, dude.
I know.
It looks great.
Yeah.
You look great everywhere.
I appreciate
Look,
it. Yeah,
you're-
it just blends in now.
Maybe you're a better person because of it, and you could tell me something like that now.
Yeah, I'm definitely stronger than I was before.
Good. That makes me feel better.
There you go.
After seeing Don, it seemed like the gravity of what happened that night was starting to sink in with Link. But there was somebody else that we needed to visit. It was time to make things right with a higher power.
Halloween night, 1995. Do you remember anything about that night?
It's very sketchy, but I do remember y'all coming. I remember y'all being there. I remember, all of a sudden, a quiet night got disrupted.
Do you remember answering the door?
Did I answer the door?
I remember you showing up, and that's when I realized that it was your house that we had egged.
Oh, y'all egged the house. See, I didn't know it till just now. So you have verified you egged my house.
Well, we didn't know it was. We did not know it was your house.
So this is confession.
Yeah.
Oh, I need my little.
And I will say,
it is a little bit.
I will say, I don't know how many eggs got thrown. I remember aiming for the house. It went a little high, hit the roof. That might be why you never saw it, because it was raining that night.
Confession on my part. I've egged houses, in the past. When I was doing what y'all did. So.
Did you?
And cars, actually. But
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit some cars that night too.
When you egged houses, did you perform penance?
No, not really.
Yeah, I wasn't really punished. I didn't really experience any of the consequences of that night.
Right.
Which I think might be part of the reason that I'm here. From your perspective, I'm trying to figure out, is there some unfinished business for me? Because I just kind of skated through, Had a couple of friends with permanent scars.
Yeah, I mean, that's your conscience, I would do what you feel you got to do. And that works for you, and it releases you. I say go for it.
Well, I feel like that we owe you something. An apology. You want to kick it off?
On behalf of both of us?
I'll say me.
Okay, on behalf of myself.
And me on behalf of me.
Man.
I am sorry for egging your house that night.
Wow.
I'm sorry also for egging your house. I was just the driver. I didn't physically egg your house, I don't think, but I'm sorry for egging your house, practically speaking.
How about that? That means a lot, that y'all would do all of this, and take the time to do what you're doing. So I accept it. I appreciate it.
I think that there is something that you can help us with.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're going to wreck it anyway.
Just egg it.
Anywhere you want.
How about, okay.
You didn't even hesitate.
Well, I mean, go ahead and do it, right?
You got an arm.
Yeah, I appreciate the forgiveness.
Well, absolutely.
Feels good.
Well, and I thank y'all.
Thanks, Pastor.
It means a lot.
After making good with the people most affected that night, there was only one thing left to do.
But it turns out you're not allowed to recreate a car wreck in a residential area, even in rural Harnett County.
So you were basically off the hook at this point. You got to keep your truck.
Yeah, and I was relieved. I reconnected with my Nissan, and I started to think, I'm gonna teach my grandkids how to drive stick in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's always gonna be a part of my life. But I also thought I needed some closure. I felt like I had never experienced the consequences of my actions back then. Mm-hmm. So I needed to experience some sort of consequences now. I wanted to make a sacrifice. Oh, shoot.
Hey, I got one last thing before you say goodbye.
You've been good to me, baby.
It's going to country heaven.
Link! You getting this?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
You can see the gummies getting smushed?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great episode. Okay, stop. Cut.
I think that's a wrap.
Watch all of Wonderhole Season 1 from the beginning.